So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Neves. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Brilliantly cut out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nuno Mendes. And it's Rodri. To Pogba. João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is short and sharp. And this is Sané. Gets his head on it! Oh, crossbar! Hakimi clears. Asensio.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hangs a mighty effort! Rodri does really well to win the ball there. João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rafinha. Eze. Now it's Eze. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Asensio. Oh, that's a fine interception. Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. Eze is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri is there and he can pick it up. Looking for the run. And this is Kane. Mendes receives it in a good position here. Oh, they can break here. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kane. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Sané. Great vision. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries a shot! Off the post! And that was very necessary. Rodri. Messi. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Pogba picks it up from the goal kick.
Atalanta truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Kane. Little pass back, and it's Pogba. And here's Messi. And this is Kane. Rodri, played out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, this looks sharp. Rafinha. Now it's Thuram. Aims beyond the defence. Sane. Pogba. Now it's Kane. Nuno Mendes. And it's Kane. Heading backwards. Out to the right. Here's Rodri. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Thuram. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Atalanta really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Sane. And it's Pogba. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eder Militao. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. That has been cut short. Hakimi. Eder Militao. Here's Rodri. Rafinha. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Good ball, good take. Sane. Now Mbappe. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi gets into some space. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Kane being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Neves. And he's picked out the run. Kane. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pass somewhat off target. Nice-looking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. João Neves. Rafinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thuram! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pogba. And it's Messi.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Messi. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
sostituzione per l'Atalanta.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Numero 25, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 41.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot!
Il numero 17.
And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Ito. Oh, that's fabulous. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pogba. Ito. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And Rafinha. Oh, it's a great ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass. Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Thuram really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Greenwood. Shooting chance! That's another chance! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pogba. Bellingham. It's a searching pass. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Mendy. Now, can they get him away?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha, he's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And it's Neves. Tries to play it through. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Asensio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri. They're playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Atalanta appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. That's good running with the ball. Rodri. And it's Eze. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener. They've got to make this nice and quick.
João Neves. João Neves carries the ball down the right. And here's Asensio. That has been cut short. Messi. Looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Mendes. Knocks it into space. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Asensio. Rodri. And it's Mendes. And it's Van Dijk. Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. João Neves. Rafinha. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Sané. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. João Neves. To Pogba. Rodri. And it's Mendes. Mbappe! Mendes gets into some space. João Neves. Rafinha. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That is lovely. He's found a way through. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Decent progress down the left. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Messi. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Ball swung in. the counter is on. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sané. And it's Pogba. And it's Mendes.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he was quick to react. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. João Neves. Here's Asensio, looking to play him in. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rafinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. Eze. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. There is the breakthrough. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Time and again they are repelled. And he's worked it through. Rodri. It's a throw-in. Atalanta still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And here's Mbappe. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hakimi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Atalanta are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Van de Ven. And he's forced to go back. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down.
Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kane. And he's being shifted off it. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Opts for safety. Hakimi. Asensio. He won't be happy with that one. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pacho. And it's Mendy. Oh, that's fabulous. João Neves. Asensio. Now João Neves. Now it's Asensio. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sané tries making a foray down the right. Oh, super find. And he's picked it up out wide. And the flag has stayed down.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van de Ven. And it's Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe, Messi, nice interception, well timed. It's just beyond his reach. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And this is Kane, big chance! Quality ball. Atalanta are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set.
Sane! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Saliba. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! A finish right from the top draw. First blood drawn. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that has left him in a heap. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Thuram. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Good ball, good take. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. That's a super give and go. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? Atalanta are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rafinha, and the shot's on here. Pogba. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get...
Thuram! Oh, it's come loose. Pogba. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. Lewandowski. There he goes. It's Lewandowski! Too close for comfort. Eder Militao, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Sané. Lewandowski, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Asensio threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sané, Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. Rodri. And Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Atalanta can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Eze. Rafinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Eze goes on a run down the left wing. Thuram. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rodri has created one goal already. Pogba.
Ci sarà un minuto di
That's put
recupero.
paid to a promising move. Lovely pass, but can he... Thuram! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it.
And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so we're off again. Rodri. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Atalanta! And again they hit the front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Atalanta take the lead. Now the delivery. Asensio. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Eze. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, cracking ball. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Mendes gets into some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. Eze. Now it's Thuram. Tacho makes the interception. Sane. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rodri. And this is Lewandowski. Messi ploughing through the middle. So what can they make of this? Tacho cuts out the pass. He's in a great position here. Sane. Rafinha. Eze. And Rafinha. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Sane. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Sane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! Asensio. Rodri. That is a great pick out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 25. Numero 8. Numero
It's
22.
not an especially good pass, that.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 41, il numero 18, il numero 17, il numero 15.
And they can counter here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Mbappe. Eder Militao. Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the other side. Ferran Torres. Mendy. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very much into the last knockings.
Atalanta nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Palmer. And it's Lopez. And that is a little undercooked. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Atalanta clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nuno Mendes. For Messi. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Sané. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neither side yet able to find the net. Spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aimed beyond the defence. Pogba. Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has a look up, looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Asensio. And it's Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Now the cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Lewandowski. Pogba. Now Saliba. Rodri, looking for the run. Asensio. Rodri. Rafinha. Now it's Thuram. Now João Neves. Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Over to the left. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Pogba. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, they can break here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lewandowski. Rodri.
Ci sarà un minuto di
This is
recupero.
Lewandowski. Passing nice and neat. It's a really well-measured ball. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Atalanta ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Atalanta have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's been cut out, well played. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, this is a terrific run. Eze. Rafinha. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Eze. That has been cut short.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Thuram. Great vision. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Looking to go deep.
Well played and well cleared.
And he's had a hit. Lewandowski. That pass has been well intercepted. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pogba, Atalanta finding their passes. Now it's Messi. And here's Lewandowski. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe, knocks it out wide, and tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafinha. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Rafinha really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's had a shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's neat. He's in a great position here. Oh, nice touch. Saliba does really well to win the ball there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he get it through? That has been slung wide. Hangs one in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Big chance! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Good read, needed to be.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fermin is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe. Doué. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Chips it through. Bellingham. And we're done. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Atalanta certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.